Hi guys, welcome to the video today. This is about the Joby smartphone tripod, and this video also applies to many other tripods that use this type of clamping mechanism. So these tripods are really useful. You can wrap them around things, you can take them with you in your rucksack, they're very compact, and the Joby tripod actually has the added benefit of having magnetic feet, so you can attach it to various different things that are made of steel. So you can attach it to things like your fridge, your oven, maybe an outdoor item like a lamppost. So I used to use this G-Flex 2 with the tripod without issue because there were no buttons on the side and the clamping mechanism didn't affect it. But when I switched to the Moto G4, as you can see, there are buttons on the side of this phone and the clamping mechanism of the tripod actually interferes with the phone's operation. So one option to try and get around this is to mount the phone off to the side as shown. But when you do this, it makes the phone a lot more unstable than if it was centered in the tripod. So this is what happens when you have that phone off center in the tripod. As you can see, it's really sensitive to getting pushed over and the phone topples over very easily. This is what happens when you have the phone in the tripod and the little clamping mechanism pushes down on the volume rocker. So when you have it in there, the phone tries to go into a continuous shooting mode and it takes lots of different pictures instead of just sitting there waiting for your input. So one option to get around this is to download an app called Button Mapper. Button Mapper is a pretty small download and it's available on the normal Play Store. So go ahead and download this and just follow the initial startup menus here, which include some tips and tricks as to how to use the app. So we're going to use the app here now to reassign the volume up and volume down keys to disable them. So you go into the phone's settings menu here. The initial menu that you have to go into is to configure the accessibility settings to allow the app to work. Because it's doing something pretty serious to your phone, it is disabling buttons, you have to give it the rights to do that. So then once we've got that done, we go into the volume up section here, we press customize and we go into the three options and set them all to disabled, which means that regardless of whether you single tap, double tap or long press the button, it won't take any action. And then we have to do the same thing for the volume down button. We do the same thing, just set those to no action and go back out. There's one other option then that we have to do, which is in the advanced options. By default, when the camera is started up, this app disables itself. And what we want to do, we want to keep the app running even if the camera is enabled. So go ahead and change that setting in the menus. We can see now that the phone, once it's put into the tripod, even though it's pressing down on the volume up and volume down rockers, it's having no effect because those buttons are disabled and we can use the tripod as normal. Hopefully this video was useful to a few of you. I will just leave some links in the description for the Button Mapper app and the Joby smartphone tripod if you'd like to check those out. If the video was useful to you, please consider hitting like, sharing and subscribing, and if you have any comments, just stick them down below. I'll also leave some links here to some of my other videos if you'd also like to check those out. Thanks for watching.